It's a fun way to remain fit and burn more calories.
Gathering with friends and having a good time and good sisterhood.
My name's Amethyst, and I've been belly dancing since 1997 as a student and teaching since 2001. I've studied with a lot of teachers over the years. I've enjoyed traveling to study with various master instructors to learn a separation of styles, because a lot of belly dancers do fusion, and I do too. I love fusion, but it's nice to know where it's coming from too.
Well, the good thing about belly dance is that there isn't a dogmatic restriction per se, not in all situations. So I can combine a little bit of elements of hip hop, I can combine a little bit of jazz and make it really interesting and add some Latin flavor to it. So it's basically a melting pot of movements, and it's good to express yourself.
I've been doing many forms of Indian dances over the past many years, classical, folk, and when I found and started doing belly dance, it was very interesting because it was easy to integrate a lot of the belly dance moves into Indian dance. Indian dances are mostly very high in expression and hands and feet movement, but not so much on the belly. So now that I have this extra part of my body moving, it really makes my dance more interesting, I feel. Also because of some of the props that we use in belly dance, like veils and candles, are also similar to some of the props in certain regions in India. So even though the steps are not exactly similar, I can integrate them very seamlessly into my dance and improvise more. So it gets to a whole new level because of the fusion. So that's fun.
So I teach belly dance and sacred dance. Sacred dance is spiritual dance. We'll do dances to the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, dances about gods and goddesses, storytelling, theatrical type belly dance. So I teach both regular belly dance and sacred dance. I host workshops, classes, and performances and events which are cultural and healing arts. So I like to teach alone, but I also like to co-teach. My friend Anjali Soy and I do a lot of Indian belly dance workshops together, where she teaches different types of Indian dance and I teach belly dance. I co-teach with Rich Ermlick with live music for the dancers.
I really enjoy teaching with Amethyst and working with her on live productions. The big challenge for me with the belly dance thing is I'm not a dancer, obviously. I've been playing music for a long time. I've been playing drums since I was 8. The great thing about working with a dancer is it exposes me to an entirely different set of elements. The movement element that I don't normally get to deal with when you're playing with just other musicians. So that's a creative challenge that I enjoy, and Amethyst is such a wonderful teacher. Every time I come to class and every time I participate in these events, I end up learning more about the visual part of the arts and the movement aspect, and how movement and music is interrelated.
Technically, I'm a massage therapist. I went to school for that, but I'm not currently practicing, so I like to still host things with that. So the way I tie it together, the reason I'm mentioning it is because sacred dance and belly dance are healing arts also. So I like having events where you get a little bit of everything, cultural and healing arts together. So you might watch a belly dance performance and then step to the other side of the room to get a massage or something like that. And I also promote vegan and holistic and wellness events because I'm vegan, so of course I love to promote that too. And I feel like there's a big tie between belly dance and sacred dance with healing of the body and the world and the environment, which for me includes veganism too, so I like to do events including that.
Belly dance has improved my confidence. It's even helped me in my job and speaking to people, and it's helped me with my posture, with flexibility. My chiropractor actually said that I have better flexibility in my hips than my yoga instructor, because we go to the same chiropractor. I have gained so many friendships through belly dance, and I've been exposed to a different culture that I've never even thought existed.
One of the things that I love about teaching is when I was a belly dance student, when I first started, I saw some belly dancers perform, and it was incredible, and I didn't know what it was called, and then I found out it was belly dance, and I thought, wow, I really need to do this. But then I thought, well, I'm 18 and they've probably all been dancing since they were 2, and I always had this dancer jealousy through my childhood where I tried a couple of dance classes, I didn't feel comfortable, the teachers weren't so nice, I didn't do so well, and then so I just figured I could never be a dancer, and it made me very sad. So when I found belly dance and heard that some of the people that I watched had only been dancing a couple of years, I thought, wow, maybe I could try this and at least do it for fun. So I took some classes, and in the beginning it did not come naturally to me. I was really scared to move in front of myself, let alone anybody else. And belly dance, through having all the questions that I had, and from studying under various instructors and having those questions answered, and just losing myself in the music eventually, and overcoming my fears, and really when I had that moment where I just finally felt comfortable and just danced without worry. It took a while for me to get to that point, but when I finally did reach that point, I thought, wow, you know, I could really help other women feel this way. I can help other people get over fears and situations and negativity and things in their lives that we all face. Belly dance really helped me do that, so I wanted to help other people feel that way too. And I decided to teach because I had friends who were asking me if I would teach them because they also had negative dance experiences, and I could really relate to that, and they knew that, so I decided to start teaching so that I could help other people feel the way that I did through dance and help them feel good and positive and happy.
I started taking belly dance because I had tried other types of dance before, but I never felt comfortable or competent doing them. I felt very awkward. And I had remembered my friend back in high school had been taking classes with Amethyst, and she talked all the time about them and how much fun she had and just how great it was. And I actually didn't think I would feel comfortable doing that kind of dance, but I just thought, why not try it? And I did, and it was so much fun, and I felt strangely comfortable and competent even when I'm still learning. It's just comfortable, even though it's something you wouldn't generally think you would be comfortable doing. I think Amy brings a very open feeling to the classes, and it's not intimidating, and it's just fun.
I teach a variety of classes, whether you're a casual student who just wants to take one class every once in a while for fun. I have walk-in classes for that, where you can just come to one class and try it out. Or if you want to get into belly dance seriously, I have a lot of classes that are open to both casual and serious dancers, where you can get together with people of different levels and learn a lot of choreographies, and my students perform a lot. Through my professional training program, dancers can learn to perform in restaurants, at private birthday parties, weddings, children's parties, restaurants, cafes, all different sorts of events. Some dancers want to become a professional dancer and only dance at private gigs such as weddings and birthday parties. Some people prefer to dance for nonprofit organizations, so there's a student who mostly wants to dance at libraries and schools and things like that. So the professional training program is good for both people who want to dance at every type of venue there is, and it's also good for people who have specific goals, specific places or organizations they'd like to dance for. I encourage people to attend my belly dance classes, whether they'd like to attend one class as a casual student and just try it out, or if they do that and they decide they love it and want to do it all the time, I have full courses that they can take. I encourage people to attend my belly dance classes because you'll feel welcome, you'll feel positive, you'll feel encouraged, and I'll help you get over fears that you have about dancing, about expressing yourself. I had a lot of questions when I was a student, so I love questions. I love to answer your questions and help you feel more comfortable so that you can not only learn technique, but learn to develop yourself as a dancer and develop yourself as someone who can express yourself freely, as well as following any cultural rules or things that obviously go along with specific styles of dance. I encourage my students to feel free within that.